All right, guys, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by today. As I mentioned a few videos ago, I was going to show y'all how to rotate tires on a rear-wheel drive vehicle specifically. And then, like I said, I didn't have my jack stands. I do, but mine are not meant for a car this low, so I had to go borrow my friend's. But finally got all the pieces we need. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you guys the pattern you're going to want to go for when rotating tires on a rear-wheel drive vehicle specifically. And that is, you're going to want to take your back right tire and put it in the front left, and your back left tire and put it in the front right, and then move your front two tires directly backwards. Now, if that's confusing, don't worry. I'm going to go into more depth and explain it better as we're doing it. But for now, let's get into it. All right, guys. So we're back, and well, yes, you can use an impact drill for this, but we're going to be using something that most people have lying around the house.
The mighty tire iron.
Yeah, that's right, the tire iron. So, I mean, obviously not everyone has a jack or jack stands, but a tire iron is pretty cheap. So if you can most likely go to your auto parts store and rent or loan out a jack and some jack stands, and then a tire iron is pretty cheap. So let's get to it. So first, you're going to want to loosen your bolts in a star pattern. Now, for most vehicles, what you're going to want to do is take off the lug nuts first, but the person I got my car from lost the lug nuts for my wheels, so I have no lug nuts on my wheels. So we're just going to go straight with the bolts. So I'm a time lapse now, so you don't see me sitting here twisting, but it's going to be the same process for all four wheels to start with. Okay, so after many minutes trying to undo very stuck bolts, we finally got all the bolts loosened, and I got the rear end jacked up. All right, it's so fucking loud. We finally got the rear end jacked up, so now we're gonna jack up the front end. So we'll get back to you after we've done the front end. All right, guys, we're back. So as you can see, got the car jacked up. Don't pay attention to that very unsafe and by no means professional way to leave the front of your vehicle jacked up. I repeat, do not do that. Do not try that at home. We had to do that because we have two jack stands. So we have one on each side in the back, and this one covering up the middle of the front. So we're gonna take the wheels off, and we'll get back with you when we do that. All right, guys, so we went ahead, we took the back wheel off. I got those massive ass spacers. So now we're gonna do the other three. So we'll be back in a second. All right, guys, so we got it leveled on the ground. Get ready to do the final tighten on the bolts, and then we're gonna take it for a test drive. Now, we may or may not die on that test drive. That's to be determined, but this video will go up either way. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so we got both the back off and we have the front jacked up like I said. Now what we're going to be doing is going to be taking one front off at a time and changing it for safety precautions. It helps protect the vehicle a little bit better in case of it falling. This isn't like anything special, it's just personal preference. So like I said, that is our back passenger tire. This is our back driver tire, and we flopped them and brought them forward, obviously. So this tire is going to be going right there, and this one on the driver's side, and then the two front ones that we are taking off are going to be moved straight back. All right, so I'll catch back with y'all once we have it done. All right, guys, so one important thing to always remember is when you put your lugs back on. My car, for example, is a 5-lug wheel. But one thing you always want to remember is you don't want to tighten your lugs in a circle, because then they're not going to be even and you might lose your wheel while you're driving. That would not be good. You want to tighten them in a star pattern. So if you tighten one on the top, the next one you want to tighten the bottom, and then one side and opposite side, and so forth. So after you change the tire, you're going to put the new tire back on, and you're going to tighten the bolts, not all the way tight, just tight enough to keep it on there. And then once you lower the car back down onto the ground, that is when you will finish tightening them to the completion.
Is it shorter? The long ones go on this side. Alright, here.
Going on right there, right?
This.
I don't think it was right first time.
Yeah. I don't understand the fucking fact why they're all different.
All right, so like I said, guys, we did the front two tires. Now we're doing this back one here. We got the other side on the back. So like I also said, we tighten down the bolts when it's in the air in a star pattern tight enough that the wheel spins. And then once you put it on the ground and get all 4 of them set, then you go back around and tighten them all really tight. Don't want to lose a wheel when you're driving.
If you want to take the ratchet, you can do the front too. And get those tight. Here, give me this.
It may be better to tighten these with that thing.
You can get those you can get those tight enough for it to sit, but yeah, we'll have to get them good and tight with this. But actually, never mind. It shakes the back end.
Okay, well, I just did the last one on this wheel.
All right. If you want to go to the other side, you can line that tire up. So I'm about done over here.
You say tighten them or mount this thing up?
You can mount it. I'm almost done on this end. All right. All right. Here.
Which one is it? Is it this one?
So,
Like this?
yeah. The rounded part faces out.
I think it's the wrong one. This bolt don't even fit in there. I don't know.
The round edge faces outwards when you're putting it on the wrench.
That would be this one. Here, come and hold this thing on this side, because I can't keep my foot there, so I can't turn this.
Once it's on there tight, it'll stay put. Right. There.
I started doing that, I knew it wasn't.
Alright, that's good. Alright, go over and check that side. It's recording though, I'll check this out.
Alright.
I don't think that's the right size, is it?
Yeah, it is. The same one I used on the other side.
I didn't use that one on that side, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit, you're right. They're different sizes.
Alright, let's...
Yeah, camera's getting a nice view of my ass right now.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, so we got all the wheels, got the car on the ground, got all the wheels where they need to be, tightened them down. So now the all-important test drive comes into play. Like I said, if I don't make it, this video will still be posted, don't worry. But let's see how it goes. Alright guys, so we've been driving around for a few minutes yet. We haven't lost a wheel or a life yet, so I'm going to assume we are okay. I say that and I watch me go on the highway sometime and I just lose a wheel in the woods. That's the end of me. That'd be pretty funny. No, I think we're good. So drop a like and a comment if you liked this kind of tutorial style video. I try to keep it entertaining, but at the same time teach some people something, because I know this is stuff I wish I had known at a younger age. So yeah, y'all have a good day. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe.